What's going on, y'all? So listen, you guys. OMG. Like, this show, this is Ambitions, okay? This is the mid-season finale, all right? So basically what's going to happen, I'm pretty sure it's going to come back on after Greenleaf goes off because, or at least right before Greenleaf go off because Greenleaf comes back for the new season next week. And just as much, like, let me just tell y'all this. On in y'all shows, y'all stressing me out. Look, y'all, I got gray hairs and everything. Look at that. That wasn't even the gray hair I was talking about last night when I was doing my other video. Bitch, this gray hair popped up. I synced the shit this morning. I said, wait a minute, what the fuck? Oh my God, like, I'm so... And then I gotta do these shows on like, y'all stressing me out because they that good. All right, what's on that I be doing? Okay, listen, Queen Sugar coming on tomorrow. I'm about to be over it. Okay, you got Ambitions tonight. Like, that that ending. This episode was hitting us left and right with stuff like bang, bang, bang. I was like, hold up, let me get my bearings first, okay? Like, they really knew how to take a season finale, a mid-season finale, leave us a little cliffhanger to leave us interested to come back, baby. We was already gonna come back. You ain't have to hit us this hard, okay? Y'all hit us hard, all right? And we got questions. Now we gonna be sitting here like, what the hell, okay? And then, after Queen Sugar come on tomorrow, you got David McMahon that come on. Oh my God, if you haven't been watching that, you need to watch it. It's really, really good. Visually stunning. Everything. Storytelling is everything. And then, Greenleaf's gonna start back up next week. And that's gonna be stressful just from looking at the goddamn trailer. And I'm just like, oh, I need a break. I need to get my emotions intact. Jesus, that's why I love looking at Ambitions because, whew, girl, y'all know, y'all be doing it. Whoever came up with this, Will Packer and everybody else that's on staff, girl, y'all did that. So the episode starts off because this episode is called "A Change Is Gonna Come." It's episode 11. Um, we find out that Evan. We see Evan, Stephanie, and Carly. They sit down at the table having a little breakfast. I'm looking at the spread like that is a lot of carbs. For a bunch of skinny folks that's sitting there. That's even a lot for me. I don't even eat all that. First of all, it's too sweet. Okay, it's too sweet. I'm not a sweet person like that. Okay, I do have to have my chocolates or whatever here and there. But other than that, I could do it out. But girl, I was sitting there like, y'all really munching on all that. Y'all eating good. Y'all eating good, unhealthy good, but y'all eating good, okay? But why when bitches be losing weight or whatever, all of a sudden they expert on nutrition and stuff like that? Well, bitch, if you was the expert before, you wouldn't have been the way. Okay, let me stop. I'm reading myself. Okay? Stop it. But anyway, Daddy got a little some guy named, I think his name Kenny Leon or whatever. He got this like little production company or something with the acting or whatever, and he got like this little camp or something that you can go to, and it's very prestigious, and he got it. He spoke to him, and Carly is on the list to get in or whatever. Mind you, Stephanie's sitting right there, okay? Now Stephanie got her feelings about this, okay? She don't really believe in her daughter, okay? She don't believe in her daughter. No, she don't. She really don't. She keep on making these little slight remarks at her because she really wants Carly to be a lawyer just like her. She wants her to follow into the family business, okay? No, I don't want you to do this. And then she trying to make it seem as though that she do support her. I support you. And he was like, because she tried to make it seem as though the reason why Carly was injured, name was put in the box was because of the influence and the privilege that they came up in. And, the daddy had to make sure to put it out there. No, I didn't ask him to do nothing. She was already on the list. And basically, he had saw her do this play for color girls, who consider suicide when the rainbow ain't enough for... Yeah, 4 color girls, girl. Okay, 4 color girls. Y'all know. Y'all know. And so I'm sitting here like, damn, Stephanie, you can't even fake like you care about your daughter and what she doing. She trying to make it seem like, like I said, I believe in you. No, she didn't say. She said it in a way that you knew that she didn't believe in her, okay? But she said, I support you. I fully support whatever dream that it is that you want to do. There's a difference between supporting somebody and actually believing in them and supporting them, okay? You can support somebody all day long, but you don't have to believe in them. You don't believe in what they doing, but you support them because that's your family, that's your friend or whatever, and you're trying to be a good family member, a good friend, or a good spouse or whatever, but that don't mean that you believe in what they're doing, okay? And that's what she wants. She wants her mama to believe in her like her daddy do, okay? But anyway, so while they in the midst of having breakfast, Daddy Carlisle Stevens come up in there. I said, oh, we ain't seen you in a minute. Where you been at? Girl, he been underground. He been underground doing some underhand deals. That's what he been doing. He been gangstering it up, okay? He thought he was still cute from the shot. Girl, I'm sitting here like, what's going on? He put this phone down and he said, what the hell is this? Baby, it is an article out, a post out, and it's a picture of Carly and Lori kissing. And I said, see, I knew this was going to happen. I knew this was going to happen. As soon as we seen when Lori went on ahead and said, look, girl, I'm going to come to the little event for you and I'm going to show my support, when she had that little poetry thing, trying to show them as a couple or whatever, um, and they kissed, and that little white girl was standing there like this. Oh my God, that is so beautiful. And I was like, that is gonna bite her in the ass, okay? She just got Malaya, okay? Malaya Obama. That's what she just got. You know what I'm saying? And it came out in the thing, and then you got Grandpa being all up in his homophobic feelings. I said, oh, that's Granddad. Granddaddy got a problem with grandbaby being with not only a pure for but being gay as well. She was like, it is true, you know. She didn't force me to do anything. We were in a relationship. That was my girlfriend. You know, I'm gay. Granddaddy looked at her like, bitch, what? Come the fuck again? You what? Oh no, we not finna have that abomination up in this bitch, okay? I'm sitting here like, oh no, not daddy. Not granddaddy, that's your granddaughter. You know, he was pissed off and he was saying all that stuff. And then all of a sudden, like he was going in. He was going in. He was talking to Carly like he was Stephanie. I said, oh, you had a flashback. You want to say this to Stephanie at one point. And then, bitch, Evan got the fuck up out that chair. Don't you ever come up in my house and talk to my daughter like that. Okay, you can talk to your wife and you can do all this, but you ain't gonna never come in my house and talk to my wife or my daughter like that. You can get the hell out. I said, now see, bitch, I ain't never looked at Evan like this in ever on this show. But baby, Evan got me right there. I said, oh, hey. Now I see why Bella is all up on you. I see why Stephanie won't just let you go. It ain't just a power thing. You get a little forceful when you want to, in a good way. Okay. All right, Evan, that was cute. I said, bitch, that really did something to me. Okay. And so at this point, oh shit. Hold on. I'm sorry. At this point, you know, we just gonna continue on with this whole storyline. So what wound up happening with this, Stephanie goes to the office. Stephanie goes to the office to talk to her daddy. Her daddy is, you know, talking about back in my day, you know, because he did come out basically say he was homophobic. He not here for that. He said back in his day, it's all men and women. And Stephanie was like, listen. Back in your day, you knew it was men and women, women and women, and man and man. You probably didn't speak of it, but bitch, you knew it was there. Okay? So you need to get over it. All right? And then because he's still up in his feelings, he basically outed her and said, let me tell you something. I know about you and that penile that you taking too from Greg Peters, okay? And it ain't happening no more. I see all the mess that you got going on with this English Rose project because I forgot to put this in there last week. Basically, remember when she was telling the board, y'all gonna come with me, y'all the investors, we gonna stay together. I got y'all and everything. They backed out. They all pulled out or whatever. And so she was getting emails left and right. And then that's when you know, she called somebody up and she was like, yo, put a bodyguard on Rondell, okay? Because, you know, make sure that nothing happens, okay? Because Rondell holding up the whole thing, the English Rose project with Thelma's place, and, you know, stuff just ain't happening the way that Stephanie projected that it would. And she, you know, she overstepped. And so Daddy Carlisle is like, I'm taking over, okay? For here on out, you're no longer on this Greg Peters case. I'm taking over. Meanwhile, Greg come up into Thelma's place while they up there. She got to give a little conversation, give a little speech to the people. Like, listen, I know I kind of messed up. Stephanie, she came at me. I almost fell for the bullshit. But, we back to saving the banks. We got to save the banks. Got to save the banks, okay? But before we do that, we going to get these signatures, but we also going to have a little party. I said, this ain't the time to party. This ain't the time to party, Rondell, okay? Rondell, get your ass out there and beat the pavement and go get them signatures, okay? We're on a time crunch, all right? Baby, at this point in time, Peters, we don't know where the hell he came from, but he was in a restaurant. I said, he just snuck up in there. How? And basically she was like, you can get your ass on out of here. I don't care what you gotta say. You can threaten this person. You can threaten that person. But baby, it's not gonna do nothing to me. Senior overheard all this stuff, and next thing you know, Senior come out and we hear guns. Clock. I said, Senior said, you can get the hell up out of here and you can stop talking to my daughter like that. Next time you come in here, I'm gonna blow a hole up in you. I was sitting here like, oh, the men's was doing it tonight. I was sitting here like, okay, Senior, I see why Lulin is all up with you too. You is a protector. You better protect your family. That's what you better do. Okay, he said, I ain't got time for the bullshit. Don't let the age fool you. I still know how to load this goddamn shotgun, and I know how to use that bitch too. I said, okay, cool, daddy. And so he leaves out. Stevens go, not Stevens, but what's his name? Greg go to his office. Baby, who's sitting up in his office? First of all, for Greg to be this hot shot and big shot, gangster type dude and real estate dude, his office kind of small compared to all the other offices that we have seen on this show. I'm looking like it's so basic. I said, Greg, they make you into a basic bitch. They have no respect for you because you ain't got respect for nobody else. So I guess they even, bitch. Girl, Daddy Carlisle sitting up in the chair, and he basically like, let me tell you something. So I know you've been fucking around with my daughter. I know that. But let me tell you something. I would put a bullet in your head if I find out that you're doing that some more. Okay? You're going to stay away from Stephanie. I'm heading up this Project English roles anyway. And you better listen to me because this is how things going to work. You're going to take orders from me now. Okay? I'm going to head this up and I'm going to take the reins on this because whatever the hell it is that you're doing, it's not working. Okay, baby, listen. Even though Steven was a little, he wasn't a little. He was all the way homophobic. I was sitting there like, I see why, you was fucking around on your wife too, that the girls was coming to your yard too. Like, all the men was just giving me stuff that was just making me go, oh, okay. Because he really read Greg to pieces. He basically said, what if your daddy found out all this stuff? Oh, my daddy know that everything is good. I already just came back from a trip from Serbia a couple of days ago talking to him. Well, I just talked to your daddy on the goddamn phone and told him that everything ain't good. Told him what you're doing. And he was like, well, my daddy ain't gonna do shit. You need to watch out for your cousin Natasha because she was out here to clean up all this mess, including you. Okay? Your daddy's sitting on this pile of money that is making him nervous and he needs to find some project to invest it in. Okay? And you out here making trouble. You out here making bad deals. I gotta clean this mess up for him. Oh, my daddy ain't gonna do nothing, bitch. Your daddy had a freaking hit put out on you. And the only reason why it didn't go through is because I called it off because I said I'd clean this shit up myself. Okay? And I said, oops. Greg was standing there looking like, ain't this about a bitch? Your daddy don't give a fuck about you. Okay? First of all, Steven put it out there and y'all put it out there that you was basically the product of a hoe, product of a hoe, and you don't get that much respect, okay? He really don't give a fuck. If it comes to his money and family, baby, money is over you, okay? You're really like the runt, the illegitimate, the bastard, okay? He really didn't give a shit about you. He just doing it because you got his blood. But at this point, if you come between his money and him, bitch, you gotta go, okay? He have no trouble pulling the trigger, okay? So you better listen to Stevens because shit is about to get real. Moving on from that, let's just get into this whole stuff with Carly texting Lori in the meeting with her daddy and Titus and Art Arden, Arden is introducing another drug, I guess, is to wean people off the opioids that they are out here making and stuff like that. And Purefoy is good with the presentation. He like, yes, we need to go ahead and put this to the put it out there in the public or whatever. You got these junkies out here, wean them off of it. And then Titus was like, sir, I don't think that you should be saying stuff like that. You can't take a joke. You think I'm really gonna say that in front of the Carlisles and all this other stuff? And then Titus was like, at this point in time, given that you in this class action lawsuit about this Limerdale, whatever, the opioid thing that's out here killing folks against the Carlisles, I don't think that you need to be putting this out yet. And, he was like, well, bitch, that's why the fuck I got you here. So that you could do this whole thing for me. All right? While you over here, and of course, Purefoy finds out that Titus was doing the whole thing with Rondell. And he was like, I ain't called you down here so that you can run your back to the hood, whatever the fuck he said, back to the hood, helping out the hood or whatever type of thing. I said, you can't help but to be racist. Like, you really can't. Your little shots, bigot, bitch. You just can't. And let me tell you something. He was just like, he getting messages, Titus getting messages from Amara. She trying to figure out where he at, because they still, they broke up at the end of the episode. Well, at least Titus broke up with her for the moment. And then Lori getting messages from Carly trying to say that it's important. And then even Lori is agreeing with Titus that you don't need to put this on the market yet. But of course, Purefoy is going to do whatever it is that he wants to do. So he told Arden, go ahead and put it out there. That's what we going to do. Okay. So later on, Lori, I guess she finally got back in contact with Carly and they realized what it was that was going on and what was so important. And then she went to her daddy and she was like, listen, daddy, let me tell you this. I got myself in a bit of trouble. And she was like, I hope this ain't another Cabo situation, spring break situation. She was like, I mean, it depends on how you look at it. Because look, she just showed him the whole thing about them kissing and being together, whatever. And she thought he would be pissed off. Once again, we get a different vibe, okay? The compare and contrast. The mama set this shit up, first of all, for them to get together. She wanted Lori. Remember that we found out that this was all a plan, but then Lori got real feelings for her. You can't tell me no different because she wouldn't feel no type of way that she had to go show her dad. She got real feelings for Carly, okay? And so at this point, she's scared that the daddy gonna go off on her, but the daddy had the complete different reaction. It was the same situation like when Titus got into trouble for fake hitting that dude, Damien, and then Titus said, oh, he was cool with it, okay? He was fine with it. He ain't feel no type of way about it, So at this point, it's the same way. He basically like, go ahead and finish doing this because this is gonna look bad for the not for us, but for the Carlisles, okay? Stick this to him. You know what I'm saying? And so basically they can get more money or whatever out of them showing that y'all out here fucking around with each other, and this could just make them look bad on their part for this lawsuit. So he out here for it. And it's the stark difference between generations or whatever. He said, I bet you Steven over there shitting in his diaper. I said, you know what? Listen, Purefoy, Hunter is cute. Okay, fuck y'all. Hunter cute. He looked like Trident, King Trident, okay? He could have been the daddy on Aquaman. Was he? Girl, because he looked familiar. I said, I really don't look at the whites like that, okay? The Caucasians like that, but he is a fine man. I said, back in your day, you used to take him down, and you probably still doing that, sir. You probably still doing that, because I would be. Bitch, listen. Anyway, that's if you're not married. If you married, I don't want to disrespect your marriage like that, but I'm just saying, you cute. But anyway, moving on from that, at one point, we see Amara. She goes back over there to the dude at the permit office, Herschel, and trying to tell him basically. So here's the thing. Now, I know I came at you before and I was asking you questions and you was telling me lies that you weren't taking bribes or whatever, but I got proof that you took a bribe, and, here's the proof right here. Here's a council $10,000 check. Look where it's coming from and all that. You need to tell me what's going on, who doing all this stuff, and what. Okay? Because if you don't, you're going to go to jail. That's basically it. If you care about your family, you're going to do what you had to do so that you can see your family. That's what you're going to do. You know what I'm saying? And he was like, ain't this about a bitch? And I'm thinking that she get a phone call and it's Karen. She was like, let me step away and take this phone call, and you think about what you gonna do. Girl, she stepped away, told Karen on that phone everything is all to the good. He about to come around to seeing where I'm coming from. And next thing you know, we hear a gunshot. I said, hold the fuck up. So y'all just let these people come into the job with guns and stuff all willy-nilly like this? He done shot himself and killed himself. Okay? Then when they looking at the evidence, they see a picture, of his family with his family, cut out and all this stuff. Amara figures that he didn't do that because he was all about his family. And so at this point, he figured out who it was. Amara figured out who it was. It was Greg Peters. She goes down there to his office, confront him. The last number that he called was you before he pulled the trigger. You sent him this picture and all this stuff. You may be all in the business of intimidating people and everything, but see, baby, it's not going to work for me. Okay, that's not what you're going to do. I'm going to be here on that ass. Okay, that's what's going to happen. I said, all right, Amara, you trying to be big and bad. Go fix your own back. You're all right about now. Okay, please do. Please do. Okay, so we get this little situation with Senior meeting up with Evan, and they're all in a good spot because Senior want to propose to Lulene, and I want to call her Luann Lulu. I want to call her Luann so bad, but her name is Lulene. And they talking about, I guess, the family and making stuff good for the family, for all his kids, and then I think it was like, I'm talking about all your kids. So when Senior went over to the Bella house, remember we thought that was kind of weird, okay? I'm like, why was he over there? Because he knew that little Joaquin is his. I said, Daddy knew, okay? Moving on from that, at this point, Evan sent out a little message to little Daphne and was like, yo, or one of them, Daphne sent a message and said that, her husband was gone and they can meet up or whatever. And so he eventually go over there to the house. Mind you, Daphne, he talking about I want to do something different. You be submissive and I'll be the dominant tonight or whatever. Daphne is already, being submissive on the bed. She tied up in her leather and everything, but Daphne ain't moving. Okay, he gets on top of her and he notices that Daphne dead. Okay, I said, hold up. Y'all really snuck that one in there right there. I said, wait a minute. What Daphne do? I didn't know Daphne was that important that she needed to be killed off, okay? Now what she do? Y'all saw the way he was trying to he was trying to clean off his fingerprints and his evidence of his body being there with the sleeves of his shirts like this. I said, yeah, call them niggas to come up there clean this shit up, okay? And so we got that. I said I felt like that was random, but I feel like, well, I know for sure that it's gonna come up at the we're gonna get more on that when it comes back. So moving on from that, Rondell go outside to take trash out. This is when she found out about the bodyguard. Or I don't know if she know that it's the bodyguard, but she know at first she thought it was Greg Peters' dude or somebody coming over there to attack her. But, he was like, hold up, I'm here for Stephanie. Stephanie sent me. That's the bodyguard that she sent to keep an eye on Rondell, be around her at all time. And so Amara had went over there to see Titus, and she over there trying to soften him up by telling him that Herschel killed himself and all this stuff, thinking that he was gonna be there for her. And he was like, it's fucked up, but I can't be there for you right now. I can't be the person that you need to be. It is what it is. She was like, can you at least tell me where you're staying for the sake of Deja? And he was like, okay, I'm staying on Duckworth. Okay, now later on, Stephanie have a little meet up with with Titus, okay? Mind you, Daddy called Stephanie out and was like, I see why you messing up, because ever since this little lame ass nigga came back in your life or whatever, you just been messing up and you all sweet on him or whatever. You know, Daddy know things, okay? He said, bitch, I be looking, okay? You may not think I'm there, but baby, I'm lurking in the aisles, okay? I know. I got my people, okay? Ass everywhere, okay? And so she have a look, meet up with him, and she notices that he's very downcasted and everything. And I said, oh Lord, this is just gonna give us prime opportunity for stuff to happen. Okay. But before that, you know, Carly came in the house and told Evan and Stephanie that, you know, she was about to leave. Okay. Oh boy got a spot that was open, so she don't have to wait until next year. He got a cancellation that happened. So now she about to go. And mostly it's supposed that she can get away from Stephanie. You know, and they got so close in their face and doing all this stuff. She was like, girl, you can go out there and do what you want to do. You can go play with your passion, or you can go ahead and because you're gonna need that to come to terms with the fact that you're gonna be a lawyer. I said, girl, stop it. And they was this close, this close. I was waiting for Carly to just slap the dog shit out of Stephanie, but of course it didn't happen. I was like, ain't this some shit? Because real talk, at least try to bump at her like that. Y'all ain't got no respect for each other right now, okay? So I would expect jump at it like that. But it didn't happen. So on the one hand, I was cool with that. But on the other hand, I really wanted her to pop her mama. I did. Because I would never be able to do that to my mama. But that incident calls for it. So yeah, back then Amara going through her stuff, and after Stephanie then met up with Titus, I said, oh, Titus finna do some stuff that she ain't supposed to do. He ain't supposed to do. Y'all ain't technically separated officially, and y'all ain't divorced. So what you about to do? Bitch, Amara in her feelings and everything, she go down there to the hotel room. Mind you, this is where, girl, I said Stephanie gonna be up in that hotel room. Stephanie is gonna be up in that hotel room. And baby, sure enough, she knocked on that door. Amara knocked on that door. Stephanie opened it up in his shirt and was like, oh, so Amara, we meet again. I said, bitch, you've been waiting for this payback. You've been waiting for this get back. And Titus just standing there looking stupid with his shirt off. I said, Titus, explain. I mean, oh, we already know. It's no real explanation. I said, Amara, pick your face up off the floor, okay? Go on back and fuck around with Damien at this point. Let's just get to this Bella situation, okay? Before I get to the ending, and I know this video running long because this is a mid-finale, so we got to get the juice in there. Bella is doing this whole thing with Ignacio. You know what I'm saying? He's supposed to be Valentino Catazon, Catazon textiles. You know how I roll my R's just a little bit? I'm working on it, but I used to take Spanish. I know a little something. All right, Cortazon. That's my heart. You know what I'm saying? Ooh. But anyway, and he's supposed to be representing his mama, giving all the samples and stuff back to his mama, going through this phase or whatever, having her show these samples and all this stuff. Mind you, she was smart enough to go to Stephanie to see if the contract is okay, so that they won't take her designs. And she even brought that up to Ignacio, and Ignacio trying to say that he not gonna take the designs, everything is hers or whatever. Because at first I was feeling like that, and the whole time, something about Ignacio, he just wasn't rubbing me right. We have yet to see Valentina, his mama. And I'm feeling like there is no Valentina no more. And he's just doing this to be doing this like he's the head of the business and he running it in her name as if she's still here, And then we find out that it's another motive because he trying to get with her, but she keep curving him. When they, he all of a sudden said, okay, we want to put you on full time or whatever. And, he put his arms on her waist and she backed off of it and all that stuff. She's trying to keep it professional. She was trying to keep it professional. She went to the room. He gets a phone call and he was like, this going to be easier than I thought. Okay, everything's in place. I said, oh, so what you about to do to her? Girl, they eventually wind up having that hot Latin sex, okay? Mind you, her son just went to sleep. I said, oh, with the son in the house. But she got the baby monitor on. And they in there, he blowing her back out. I said, all right, we had to end the season with, before we go on break, ended with a little sex scene, you know what I'm saying? Blew her back out to the point that she ain't hear the fact that somebody came up into her damn house and took her son. Bitch, I bet you it was Evan. Because who has any motive against her? Who? Evan or Roderick, okay? But Evan. I'm pretty sure it was him because of the custody thing that was going on. But I'm just sitting here like, girl, a mess. You should have kept them legs married. You know what I'm saying? Married means close, okay? We don't want them divorced like that. You know what I'm saying? We want them close, okay? So, at this point, at the end of the episode, Senior is coming down the steps. He looking sharp as shit. I said, Senior look bad up in his soul. I said, all right. Me and right there was like, damn, Daddy. Okay, go ahead and get Lulin. He called Lulin. He finna get in his car. Baby, when that car, boop, boop, I said, oh, please don't let it blow up. Because, Greg Peters, that's all I'm thinking about. Greg Peters, blow up cars, he's a gangster and all that stuff. But that didn't happen. So I was like, oh, okay, so he good. He just finna go propose, okay? And he was like, I know I'm 5 minutes away, but I just had to hear your voice. Okay. Next thing you know, some dude come out the fucking dark. And he was like, yo, sing it. Pop, pop, pop. I said, no. Oh my God, they took Senior out. What is going on? Why? Oh, took him out, y'all. Rondell screaming in the back. I said, oh my God, Stephanie, this is your fault. This is your fault. Evan finna go on a rampage, y'all. It is on and popping. It's about to be war, okay? But see, I had to give it to y'all this episode because it was the mid-season finale. You guys tell me how y'all liked it. Put in the comments what you think gonna happen when it comes back, okay? But I will see you guys later. I hope we see more of Marilyn. Oh, let me stop. But anyway, I'll see y'all later. Peace.